Okay, One Piece chapter 1028 is out, and guys, we're here to talk about it because, man, it was fire. It was fire. I think, all right, I'm not gonna say it because y'all are probably expecting it. Braga's gonna say this one of I think it kind of goes without saying at this point. It's not even gonna say it. You guys understand just what type of time we on right now. I loved it. I really enjoyed this one because the implications isn't just about Wano. Bro, we know some of the best things about Wano so far has been things happening outside of the goddamn Wano. Some of the best chapters while we've been in the Wano arc has happened outside of the Wano arc, right? 956, 957, and now this chapter, major implications for the future. I don't know if you guys understand just how important what happened in this chapter is. Just to lay it all out, right? Subscribe to the channel. All right, now's the time to sub to the channel. If you enjoy content like this, we do this damn near every day. If you want to help me out, if you enjoy content like this, that lets me know, sub to the channel. And anyway, back to the chapter. I'm trying to come down off my high, right? Because this chapter, it had my mind working, right? Some of the best parts about One Piece is just the lore and just how crazy things can get based on some of the things that we know, or some of the things we think we know, because we don't know everything. So I had to come down off my high because after reading this chapter, this joint kind of had me like, so I'm kind of feeling good, man. I'm feeling really good. But yeah, so implications of such. The world government is saying if Kaido's defeated, the slight chance that Kaido's defeated, because they still don't believe that shit gonna happen. So the slight chance that Kaido could be defeated, we about to make a move. This is telling me they're still worried about Kaido, like, so they don't want smoke with Kaido, but they're gonna take their chances if he's defeated. They're not worried about Orochi bum ass, because that's what he is. He is a bum. But they're like, okay, this is an opportunity, which I mean, I thought they should have made a move regardless, right? Because if Big Mom and Kaido, they're fighting in Wano, if they get defeated, they leave so many things vulnerable. And the world government, they're being smart. Sometimes they make moves. I'm just like, bro, what are y'all doing? This doesn't make sense. This is one of the moves that makes sense, even though it kind of contradicts what they said in the past, right? Where Akainu said, well, we don't know about the samurai. Fuck the samurai. The strongest samurai right now in Wano, maybe Dendro, right? Who is he stopping? So I think this is the appropriate and best move for the world government. Now, what does this mean? More than likely, the Straw Hats are going to be spent when everything is said and done, right? Luffy's fighting Kaido right now. Zoro's fighting King. Sanji's fighting Queen. They're all going to be spent, even if they're not fighting like high extreme difficulty, where I think Luffy and Kaido is definitely going to be an extremely difficult fight. Zoro as well versus King. Sanji is unlocking some new powers. We'll talk about that. So I think just the effects of all this new stuff is going to be residual. Zoro, it's no question. Like Zoro, bro, from the sensu being that he got from the last couple chapters is going to leave him like, I think he's going to basically be missing almost the entirety of the next arc. Like literally Zoro's going to need some time to recover because bro, all his broken bones, he's going to need some time. So off of that, after all this is said and done, because Kaido's going to go down. That's happening, bro. It's happening. What do we think is going to happen? The Marines make their move. Well, how did they get in? The gondola. They do have people there. X-Drake is still there. Does X-Drake not allow them entry? He's 100% going to let them in. He's an op. He's a cop. He's going to let them in. So they get in. The Straw Hats need somebody on their side. Now, I don't know if the Grand Fleet is necessary. It would seem like they are because the other Straw Hats, they're not going to be at 100% either. So then who's going to defend everything? Who do they have? That's so scary. I think that's the scariest part about this because we always worry about that. And then the connections we had with Thriller Bark, right? We talk about that all the time, my niggas. We talk about like how Thriller Bark was connected to Wano, right? And at the end of Thriller Bark, what happened? What happened? At the end of Thriller Bark, we had Kuma show up after defeating Moria. Everybody spent, Luffy's done, just Zoro and Sanji. So I'm not sure how this is going to play out here. I'm not sure we're going to get something kind of like that where now Sanji steps up instead of Zoro. I don't know, because Sanji's probably in a better position now to step up and do something like that as opposed to Zoro. Where Zoro got all the broken bones, Sanji had that, but he has an ability that can mend that. So there's a lot going on here, bro. I hope you guys understand just how important what's happening. It's a big deal because, bro, anybody could be on those ships. Vegapunk, Smoker, Kizaru. I don't think Akainu is there. I think at bare minimum, SSG, bare minimum. What's surprising to me though, and I think we got to worry about this. This is worrisome. They're sending out ships. Right? They said they had no resources. That means they defeated Boy Hancock. She took that L. All of a sudden they got resources. So we really got to be mindful. Very serious implications are going on here. And I've been waiting for this. I've been waiting for this. Just information on outside, not straight up. Something subtle. This is telling me that they have resources now. I don't think Mihawk got captured, right? I'm not going to jump to that conclusion, but I think next week we got to have a serious talk about what's happening outside of Wano. Just catch everybody up in regards to what was happening and kind of trying to surmise what's happening now. The Sabo Vivi stuff, the warlord system being abolished. Bro, there's a lot of things that we got to try to figure out. And this is a story telling us, hey, there's a lot that's happened that you guys don't know about. And so now we're making a move on Wano. I do think this is the perfect time for a Green Bull reveal. This is absolutely when you show him. Now, I'm not sure how many people believe in the Green Bull is Zoro's dad theory because, I mean, this could add to it where it's like, oh, wow, obviously world government coming to Wano. And that's when Zoro meets his dad. I don't know. I'm not a part of those guys. I don't think Green Bull is Zoro's dad. I'm not there at all. I think it'd be interesting. Would be way more interesting. I would love it if it happened, but I don't think it's gonna happen. But oh boy, seeing Rob Lucci is dope. And I gotta tell you why it's dope. Not because he's not even on the ship. He's not even on the way there. I don't know if he's let go of his Luffy hate. I would have loved to see him and Luffy come into contact at some point again because, man, they got some unfinished business. And for Rob Lucci, I'm not sure how many of you guys have seen the story, the cover story for after Rob Lucci failed at defeating Luffy. He was hunted down for a little while. So he had to work his way all the way back to being a part of CP0. So Luffy, I don't think he takes kindly to Luffy being out here, being acknowledged as a Yonko. So I'm surprised he's not on the way to Wano as well. Seems like he's just chilling. Why seeing Rob Lucci is great, and I love seeing him on screen, whether it be movie or in the story, my niggas. I love it because it reminds me of a great time in One Piece where I truly fell in love with the story. B.D.A. opened my eyes to what One Piece could possibly be. I love that arc so much, but Enies Lobby and Water 7, that's where things went crazy. That's where things culminated to the point I was like, this show is unlike anything I've ever experienced in my life, right? Water 7, Enies Lobby, that was it. And then we can talk about all the arcs that followed, but that was it. And Rob Lucci, he was at the center of that. Rob Lucci, Kaku, Stussy's here too, but you know, Rob Lucci and Kaku, those individuals, it means a lot, right? So I just love seeing him on screen. Anyway, the goal is Nico Robin. So Robin, she's already a target. She's always been a target, but they're hyper focused on her now, right? So in the story, we always say Robin should have a much higher bounty. She's so important. Now she's going to be treated as such. It's almost like when in Dressrosa, Doflamingo put out the bounties, right? The 5 stars, whatever. She now needs to be apprehended. You guys should remember, after Nico Robin passed out, right? Brooke was carrying her and all that. I said, yo, they're watching her. We got to be mindful of that. And now we see why we got to be mindful of that, because Nico Robin, they want her. They're going after her. Does she leave Wano with the Straw Hats? I'm not sure. It's possible she could, possible she couldn't. It was hinted a bit in Zoe and even in Wano that people are going to start coming after Robin. So we know that's going to be touched on at some point, but it's right in our face now. Robin is the focus, right? I don't want to spend too much time on this. We got to move on because the chapter was pretty extensive, but based on so many things that happened. So let's move on a little bit, right? Momonosuke, it makes sense. He's trying to use the flame clouds. He doesn't understand it yet. He's a kid in a new body trying to use some new powers. It's not going to go well immediately. So he's trying to figure things out, and it makes sense to take some time, but my boy, you got 5 minutes. You got 5 minutes or everything is going to shit. Yamato is funny as hell because Yamato said, oh my God, Momonosuke, I believe in you 100%. I believe in you. I believe you can do this. But just in the case that you can't, I'm gonna go make sure I get rid of all that different stuff because I'm gonna try to minimize the damage. But I believe in you. Don't worry. I believe in you. Do you? If you did, you'd be right there with him saying, Momonosuke, flame charge, whatever. Use your flames. I think you believe in him probably 90%, maybe 80. Honestly, if we being honest, 60-40. So you going down there be like, yo, y'all got to get out of here right now because this little dude don't know what the hell he's doing and y'all gonna die. So we got to see how that plays out. Now, let's move on to some other stuff. I think Queen is one of the funniest characters we've seen in the story, and that's solidified. Cemented. This dude, not only is he showing how pressed he is to see Judge's tech, right? He's a tech savant himself, but he's a tech junkie. Like he wants to see the Germa tech so bad. I don't know what he wouldn't do to see the Germa tech. And I'm serious. I don't know what he wouldn't do to see it. Like he was willing to let Sanji go like, hey, I'll let you go, but you gotta let me see the tech. And it's so funny because he's almost like trying to guilt trip Sanji. Like, didn't you use it against King earlier? Like, why are you not using it against me, bro? Like, what? But absolutely nothing compares to him turning into a goddamn snake. Brachiosaur hiss, whatever the heck that is. What was that, Oda? What in Oda's mind made him think that turning a Brachiosaurus into a Brachiosaur hiss is where we needed to go? Either way, I loved it because it was hilarious. Bro, he's telling Sanji, hey, you were careless. Bro, who the heck expects a Brachiosaurus to turn into a damn snake? That doesn't happen. That's not normal. So now I'm thinking about Sasaki and the Heliceratops. That's 100% Queen. I'm sorry. I don't think that's natural. I think Queen 100% did an operation on that dude. Bro, it's so weird, but it's so funny. Even when he was using his Brachiosaurus and it was firing lasers and shit, bro, that was so funny, dog. I absolutely love the comedy in this chapter. Now, getting to Sanji, because Sanji got crushed by Queen. Bones got withered away. Regen. We talked about this before, right? Remember, I've been talking about this for a while. After we saw what was going on with Sanji, I said this could only mean one thing. Sanji's unlocking the powers of Germa. The exoskeleton is here. We're here. It's 100% confirmed now. Sanji has unlocked the powers like his brother. He said, I don't want to be a monster too. Well, bro, you've been a monster. You're part of the monster trio. It is what it is. So now monster trio Sanji. Okay, I'm gonna get into this more a bit tomorrow, right? Sanji versus X. Because, bro, Sanji just got to a whole new level. One of the drawbacks for Sanji was his durability. Not an issue anymore. He can regen and he's super tough. Queen, a commander, just came across Sanji with a weapon and it broke. That just shows you just how sturdy this man is. He's a monster. Now, Frankie, are you the strongest cyborg on the crew? I don't know. I don't know anymore. Listen, the Strides all are going through awakenings, right? In different ways. Everybody's getting a power up. Sanji is, I mean, the power up is apt. He has probably solidified, probably pun intended, the greatest weakness he has. It was his durability. And we thought, okay, he has the raid suit. Now without the raid suit, he's tanking attacks. Bro, this dude is built different, literally. Everything that happened in this chapter, minus Momonosuke, big. I mean, even Momonosuke, because he got to save the people. And if he can't do it, people are going to die. So he's necessary. Now, we'll get into some more specifics and ramifications of such on Sunday, right? But man, this chapter was a gem. And I hope you guys enjoyed it half as much as I did, because this chapter, it was a gem. Now, it's funny, because thinking about Sanji now, I'm thinking about Kaido, right? And just tanking damage. And recently I put out a video about Kaido and showing exactly how much damage he's taken ever since the raid began, right? So link will be in the description down below if you want to check that out after watching this, because now we got to talk about durability and people in the series, like who are the most durable characters in the story, right? Who are they? Because Kaido's right at the top. But where does Sanji fit in? Again, link in the description if you want to check that out. But guys, give me your thoughts. How do you feel about this chapter? Did you love it? Did you like it? Or did you think, was that right? I mean, if you say that, I'm probably going to block you, because then you're lying. You're lying to me and you're lying to yourself. Okay? But guys, give me your thoughts. Make sure to like the video if you did. Subscribe to the channel for more content like this. Follow me on Twitter at B.D.A. Follow me on Instagram at B.D.A. Thank you to my patrons. I appreciate you guys all so much. Guys, again, like and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.
I start doubting me, I felt lost. I rewrite it.